Hello everybody, my name is Andrew Davis and continuing my 30-team review for the upcoming 2014 MLB season. We are now in the National League Central and first team is the Chicago Cubs under manager Rick Renteria. Um, Key pickups, Ruggiano, sorry I couldn't even say that, and Ryan Sweeney, both outfielders. Justin Ruggiano coming from the Marlins and Ryan Sweeney coming from the Kansas City Royals. Uh, Key losses: Cody Ransom, he was the Chicago Cubs' third baseman for a good portion of last season. Um, Keys to the upcoming season for the Chicago Cubs. The pitching has to stay healthy. There's no options. They have to stay healthy because the offense is not going to lift these guys up. Now, I'll tell you the starting pitchers for the moment. Jeff Samardzija, Travis Wood, Edwin Jackson, Jake Arrieta, and Chris Runson. Now, overall, the starting pitchers, it's a pretty decent group of guys. Excluding Chris Runson, I couldn't even tell you who he is. I really don't know who he is. But Jeff Samardzija, I mean, he has his ups and downs, but he's good, pretty good overall. Edwin Jackson, coming from the Cardinals a year back, he's obviously a pretty good pitcher. Jake Arrieta ain't that bad. Travis Wood's not bad. But it's definitely better than their offense. I can pretty much tell you that. Their offense is not going to carry them. It's going to have to be their pitching. And their bullpen is not exactly stellar. So it's very, very important that the starting pitchers stay in it. They have to keep the team in it. Otherwise, they'll never get a shot at the playoffs. Not even a thought. More offense from Anthony Rizzo. He is the first baseman for the Chicago Cubs. Rizzo coming off a decent season. He wasn't stellar, but he was pretty good. He's pretty much their only offense if you look at it. I mean, yeah, they're really. And I'm looking at their depth chart right now. I have another laptop right set aside this one that I'm looking at now, so I can give you information and everything. Yeah, he doesn't really have any other offense that can help him. I mean, you got Darwin Barney and Starlin Castro, but got to think they're two really really young guys, just like Anthony Rizzo, and they're both not meant to hit for power. So Anthony Rizzo is gonna have to carry it, just like the starting pitching. They're gonna have to carry the team. Anthony Rizzo is gonna have to carry the offense. It's the same way. Overall review of the Chicago Cubs. Um, I see them finishing in fourth place out of 5 teams in the National League Central. I mean, it's pretty much a toss-up between fourth and fifth place for me. I don't know which team's going to be worse, whether the Cubs or the Milwaukee Brewers. That's up to you guys. I don't know. It doesn't matter because they're probably both not going to get above 75 wins anyway, so I'm not too worried. If they thinking long term, because obviously this season is not going to be their season again, just like the past 100 years since the last time they won a World Series championship. What they're gonna have to do is they're gonna have to do what they've been doing, like getting Anthony Rizzo, Darwin Barney, and Starlin Castro, guys like that, young guys that work through the system, and they'll eventually, you know, hopefully become a World Series title contender. Just like this year in left field for them, Junior Lake, he was a top prospect in AAA last season, and he came up at the very, very end of last season for the Cubs, and he is now starting in left field. There's no other options. He is going to start regardless, unless he gets injured, obviously, in spring training for some reason. But overall, fourth place, Chicago Cubs in the National League Central. Thank you very much.